Greetings, y'all. It's Matt from the Green Arcade. I'm back playing some more Farming Simulator 25. We're here in Riverbend Springs 4X by Stevie. And we are getting ready to start some harvest time. We got a lot of harvesting to do. I'm going to get the cotton stripper going down here. I was trying to find a good spot to start this. I need some daylight in my face. That'll do. That'll do. Alright. Let's get this thing rolling. So I learned a lesson the last cotton harvest we had. Only do one in row. If you can. Just do one. If it won't let you do just one, do the minimum. Do not do like more than the minimum, because the bales get in the way. And this thing does not like the bales being in the way. So we will start that right there. Fire that out. It's still a wee bit early in the morning. Alright, I'm gonna just trust that he knows what he's doing. So we'll get stuff cranking down here. Combine unfolded. We got so much to harvest. We've got beans in this giant field down here. We've got corn up here. We've got cotton there. We've got beans there. And we got beans all there. That's a big one there. Here comes Fuzzy coming in. While he's coming in, I am going to do this little number. Yeah, buddy. 5 a.m. somewhere. Good stuff. Alright. Come on, 29, 29, 29, 30. There we go. Alright, so yeah, we got beans everywhere. We got stuff everywhere. I gotta remember to do the corn down here. Gotta remember to do that. And that's not ours. I think that's a carrots. Yeah. So I did notice that they planted barley and wheat down here. Very interested in acquiring those fields in the future. They did barley there. And I think what I'm going to do is hopefully be able to get this field and then merge these together, and then probably do like a round of oats first there, and then do a winter crop up there. Probably move wheat up there and do like sunflower or canola down here for the oil mill at some point. But anyway, we got a lot to get going here, so let's rock and roll, as Led Zeppelin says. Rock and roll. It's been a long time since I rock and roll. Doo-doo. Been a long time, been a long time, been a long, 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 long time. Alright. Alright, this out, and I'm gonna do like the maximum with this guy. I think 3 is gonna be the max. Yeah. Okay. You got that rolling. You got that guy going. I would say we could almost divide and conquer. What you'll probably want to do is I got that guy doing 3 in-rows. What you'll probably want to do, Fuzzy, is do no headlands and just run straight lines. What did he do? He turned around on his own? He turned around on his own. Look at that. Would you look at that and just look at it? He wants to go that way. I wanted him to go that way. Huh. I need to get some other trucks down here too. Okay, the cotton guy's going. Got this truck down here. This one holds quite a bit. this one down there. We should have enough power for today's stream. Should have enough power. We had too much power, actually, for yesterday's. I was able to import the video straight from Twitch. The recording failed. I knew it would. I knew there was a chance it would because it didn't close out properly. But I was able to port the first part of the video before the power failure from Twitch. So it's already ported to YouTube and it's ready to go. All I gotta do is upload everything else and we'll be good to go. Good morning, Twitchy. 4 inches on the ground. Oh wow. I don't need none. It got cold enough here last night. It got down to I think 17 degrees, and it's supposed to be colder tomorrow. So no, you can keep that. We're supposed to be back up in the mid 60s by Wednesday, I think. So. And good morning, Flying Mike. How's it going? Alright, let's get this down the road. Need to go. I think I've left the other truck on the tanker. I need to go get that one too, probably. I don't know how much we'll have, but I'll go back for that other one if we fill this truck up here. This one up here's got a little. It's a Stevie truck, or well, it's a Stevie trailer, so it's got a little bit of that extra oomph to it. And by oomph, I mean the trailer, the capacity. So this is a Stevie trailer too. And then I'd really like to see the Load Kings, but I haven't seen any on sale yet. Oh God! The dump truck, the sunlight and the dump truck blinded me. I was blinded by the light. Blinded by the light. It's foggy as soup down here in the bottom. Well, look at that. Got them God rays coming in this morning. Look at that. Alright. Good morning, Sterling. How's it going? Wait, where did that guy go? Is he still going? I guess he went around the other way. Alrighty. Well, I'll park this behind this one. Let's see, this 7, that's the cotton. So the top line in Simple Inspector down there is the cotton picker stripper. Fuzzy is in the S7. And then the 790 is going around the headlands of the field. I'll go try to meet up with him somewhere. I don't know that he's going to continue to go counterclockwise, but if he is, we'll follow. Everything's all fueled up and repaired. We are ready to go. And if you happen to haul any beans, Fuzzy, they're going straight to the dryer. We'll take the beans straight to the dryer. All the rice harvested, so we've got plenty of rice. We'll be doing that again, I think. Maybe expanding the rice a little bit. Here he is. Going down the edge over here. Looks like he didn't stop any. He did a nice big broad turn here, so gonna be bumping this field out just a little bit in this direction. No, I don't think there's any danger of him filling up, so I'm just gonna put this in cruise mode here at 6. Love this 9RT. It's a great tractor. This is the US version, found it on itch. Guess I could lock my steering in as well. I have to be really careful with that now that it's on. I've got it down to 1 degree intervals there. You have to be like pretty close to it. You have to be within 0.5, and it rounds up and down. So if you're, I wonder what it does if you're 0.5. Let's see. If I'm on 0.5. There's 0.7. Actually, I'm up to 181 now. Let me turn that back. Okay, there's 0.5. So 0.5 rounds up. So that makes sense. If I'm 0.4, there's 0.4, it rounds down. So you have to be 0.4 if you want to lock into the degree below there, or if you want to lock into the degree above this one. So if I wanted to do 181 degrees, you'd have to be on 0.5. So it's that sensitive. But we're going to need that. We've got some fields that you can do straight passes on, and if you want to do, if you're creating the field to make it a straight field with a straight pass, then we're going to need that system to plow that out and create those fields that way. A little more efficient. Good morning, Kimmy. How's it going? It is Sunday, so Sunday. You guys watch John Cena retire last night? John Cena has officially retired. He left his well, normally it's wrestling boots, but he wears the sneakers. So he left his sneakers and his little armband things in the ring, and he bowed to the crowd, and I think his he said something at the end, and it was something of, thank you for allowing me to, you know, entertain you all these years or something like that. And he bowed again, and that was it. He's gone. Oh yeah, you can adjust it? Okay. I need to program that on the controller. I've got it programmed to where I can lock it in on the controller. But I don't think I can adjust it. I need to do some new key binding with that. Cannot stay on this line because this curves around. This is why I want to move the field over just a tad to make it a straight line on this edge over here. And then this bottom edge, you want to straighten that out too. Do a straight line on that, but I got all the trees cleared, I think enough to get them out of the way. I may take out some more, but I think I've got enough to at least make it a straight line from right here, right along that edge right there. Just take it straight south. Kind of keep this broad curve down here. It might take all day to do this one field. This is a big field, and it's gonna get bigger. But yeah, it's gonna. This is today. This is and this isn't NBC. Not today on NBC. This is what we're doing. We're harvesting soybeans, and we might get into the corn. Probably won't be any plowing today. Yeah, I think everything that has been planted, everything that will be planted has been planted. So we got some rye up there. Got some barley there. Got the wheat and the barley down here. Got some barley over there. But everything else has been, whether it was something we were interested in or not, has been harvested. So when we get to the point of selling the wood chips, probably by, I can see us getting this field so we can merge those together. Then we bought that field there, and then eventually buying these two. I think those are ready to go though. No, they got weeds in them, so we need to probably do the contracts on the weeds over there. Maybe it's spraying them. I don't know. What field numbers are those? 72 and 67. Whoa, bumped a button there. Okay, 67, there's 67, so that's a hoeing contract. I'll take that out. I'm going to refresh that list some more. Boy, that's a good plowing contract. We may do that. Look at that, 61,000. Where's that at? Oh, that's that field we're going to buy. Well, yeah, let's do that. That's 61,000. That ain't bad. Saw another plowing one pop up. Oh, I'm in a crop. I guess I need to lock in my GPS over here. Here we go. Now just slow down a tad. What was that other field? 72. Yep, there it is right there. We'll do that one. We can do both contracts. Right there. Oh no, there's a save. Okay. So I'll tell you what, I'm gonna stop right here. Go grab the 8RT, get that going on the plowing contract. Go hit some diesel up here real quick too. Well, this thing, I'm still not a professional at the steering on these if you're going fast. Good morning, Stins. How's it going? Alright, we've got fuel. Good morning, Grey Dog. How's it going? Going good. We've hit the 1st of October here in Riverbend Springs 4X, or Riverbend Springs County. I like to call it county. Got a lot of harvesting to do. A lot of we got some contracts out now. We'll be hiring some guys out to do some contracts. Very foggy down here. Yeah, I'll be plowing that up too. Merging all of that together. Let that make a nice wheat field right there. Do some oats in it first. Do a round of oats. Harvest the oats in July. And then plant wheat behind that. Alright, here's where I need to be. Pretty sure. Yep. Yeah, I think 2 will be fine. There's a hot girl driving my tractor. Look at that. She thinks my tractor's sexy. It really turns her on. Oh, I got this plow down here too. Probably need to move him a little bit. Gonna be merging, expanding the field out this way. Got rid of all these trees out here. And I think this is the tractor I need to put on the hose. Need to put this on the truck that I bought. This Thunder Creek. You know how to make the snow heavy. I don't know if there's a way to make the snow heavy. You can turn it off and on, I know. But I think the amount of snow depends on how much is done by the map author. Unless there's a mod out there or something that can increase the snow. I don't think there's any way to... Unless there's a way you can do it in the XML if you're on PC. Unless there's a mod out there that increases the snowfall totals. I don't know. Okay, the Easy Dev mod, Fuzzy says. That allows you to change the snow layers. Wouldn't that be weird to have, like, snow as tall as your tractor? Why? Realistic weather mod. That gives you snow blizzards and pretty thick layers of snow on the ground. Seen some have issues, I guess like mod conflict issues with the real weather mod. I like the term that I think it was either Bravo Chick or Kimmy yesterday used as quality of life mods. I like the mods, but you know, there's some of them that are like quality of life mods that I try not to have too many, but it's just some stuff that make it so much better. And for me, the weather, not that huge of a deal. I mean, there's certain things I'd like to see in the game, but hopefully they'll make some fine-tune adjustments over the years of the future releases of Farming Simulator. So we should be getting one in the year 2027. That should be the next, if the clock repeats itself, that should be the next time we get one. Always foggy down here by the river. Need to buy that little concrete pad there. Yeah, we get these fields down here, we can clear these trees, some of these trees out. Not all of them, but some of them. Alright, so I'll come back and move him when he's ready to go. Here's the truck. Here, park this right here. Jingle bells, yep. Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle all the way. You know, that would be a good job for that truck, is to get a gooseneck trailer for the bales. Then we could just use the truck to pick up some of the bales up there. You know what? I think I'm gonna. So we'll do the auto load bales. There's the unrealistic capacity. Should we try that with cotton bales? Oh wow, you can do that stuff too. We got a log trailer. Flatbed. Autoload bales. Autoload bales. Unrealistic capacity. I'm going to try it. It's been a while since I've tried it. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, we gotta do the Michelins. I think 3 would be enough. Trailer hitch. That's just for the back. We don't... Or is that the front? No, that's just for the back. We don't need one in the back. Rear hitch type. We don't have one in the back, so it doesn't matter. Flat frame. Ooh. That's new. That wasn't like that before. Before you only had the option of making it a like just regular standard trailer hitch and then going straight to the gooseneck. Now it's got a little platform there. So I wonder if it'll put a bale up there. I'm kind of curious about that. I want to do that. Let's see. I'm going to do the sustainable wood type. We'll take the ramps off. We don't really need those. Chassis color. That we should do. I mean, why not? Wood stain color. So this is where I always kind of like, what should I do? Could do the in-game brown. That would make it easier to select, but I think that's too much, too dark. I think that one right there, was there one called oak? I might be thinking of something else. I think it was the lighter brown. That one right there. It was either that one or this one. Yellow 2. I think that's a little too yellow. Oh yeah, that one works. That'll work. Rim color, you know what we gotta do. And we'll keep the plate. Alright, I'm gonna go and pick that up. Ooh, this thing's got it's got some more power to it or something. It's a little stronger than whoa, a little stronger than it used to be. What did I do? Hang on. Is that because it's got the upgraded engine in it, maybe? Might need to tone that down a little bit. Yeah, it's got 1,500 horsepower. I'm going to tone that down just a wee bit. Let's do that. Maybe that'll make it better. Oh yeah, way better. Don't really need the 15 horsepower, 1,500. Alright, now I do need to move that and adjust that, so how do I do that? Let's see. No, not that button. Not that button. That button? Nope. Nope. That one? Yeah, it's that one. So it's both bumpers and then left and right on the left joystick. I'm gonna just bring that and make it even there. And then make sure that I can still detach it and I think I need to bring it down just a little bit. Alright, yep, that works. Let's hit up the road. Kind of curious as to whether it puts a bell on that top thing up there or not. I selected unrealistic capacity, so this could go really great, or it could be really bad. Yep, got beans up here too to get. Got our corn ready to go. Yeah, I know I saw a cotton bale over here somewhere. Yep, right there. And there's another one right up there. So let's see. To load, left bumper, Y, and square. Oh, I put that up there, didn't it? Should it be that high? Oh, wait. You just drop it right there. Reset to reset. It's that button and that button. There we go. I don't know why I put that high at first. That was strange. If there's something weird on your bale trailer, who you gonna call? Nobody, because that's spooky, and I don't think Ghostbusters will take care of that. Got a couple more bales over here. Just want to get the bales that he's dropping on these two headlands out of the way because they will be in the way when he starts going straight lines. So I'm flying through this field. Woo! It looks like he's got another one on his porch there. I wonder if it's loose where I can grab it. Nope. I think he's got to eject it first. And hey, we've already got 50,000 liters of cotton here. There we go. Okay, he has not put one on the top deck there. Yeah, I think he's got to eject it first before I can actually... I guess I can drive up maybe around the edge here. Trigger closer to him. Yeah, no, he's got to drop it before I can pick it up. Can you tell we're in deer country? Somebody asked the question yesterday, what brand do you prefer? And I was like, well, what brand do you think we prefer? Minus the MacDon, of course. And the spray rig up here, that's actually not a deer. That is a Hardy with a deer paint job. Now, I know there's some deer sprayers out there, but they're all broken. At least when it comes to the AI, the hired workers. This one does not have a problem. This is the Rubicon, the Hardy sprayer. And it's got a really nice capacity on it. Yep, had to put on my long sleeve shirt because it's colder out here. Getting almost into the time of year where you have to put on your coat. I wonder if he's going to put a bale up there. If he doesn't put a bale up here, this would be a great place to get your farm jig on. You can sit here and dance. Well, I've been farming in cotton fields all day long. Turn around in circles. Yeehaw! Jump now. Woohoo! Is it a JD hat? Yes, it is. It's not like the JD hat, but it is a JD hat. It's the black John Deere cap. A little more stylish, I think. I think it works better for my character anyway. They do have the green cap you could do. So yeah, there's the green cap. You can get all kinds of brands in here. You can do case. You can do the Giants one if you wanted to. Prone, New Holland, Massey. You could even wear a pink Kubota hat if you wanted. What is that one? Oh, Pottinger. Okay. But yeah, I like the black John Deere cap. You can do the green. That's the traditional green one right there. If you wanted to. There you go. You don't have an option for the hat I'm wearing, really? I wonder why. You're on console and you don't have any John Deere hats. Really? The console people don't have the John Deere hats? Do you have a Tatra? What's a Tatra? Tatra. The name is vaguely familiar, so I'm going to say I don't have one, but Tatra. It's very early in the morning, so forgive me. Remind me, what's a Tatra? Oh, the truck. I don't think I have that one. I think Giants put their Tatra in there, but I don't have it in here. I don't think I do. I'm going to say no. No, I don't have the Tatra on here. It's in the mod hub if you want it, though. Good little rig. Used the Tatra truck for the first time over in Sosnovka. Back in the day, back when Gold was released for Farming Simulator 15, I believe. Got the Tatra truck. Got the Zator tractors. Got the Rostelmash harvesters equipment. Got the Kimverland equipment. And the Tatra truck. Back over, and then you got the Sosnovka map with the gold, so. And did he drop that one yet? Oh yeah, he dropped two more. How's he dropping two more? Maybe that one was already there. Okay, I'm gonna say he is not gonna put one on that front porch there. Alright, he is gonna go start going back and forth now though, so. Got all these out of the way so he won't get stuck on those. So now we can just kind of leave him be. And this guy is harvesting clockwise. Hey, look at that. That's what I wanted him to do in the first place. We'll get some grain off of him. And Fuzzy, you're getting up there too, so I'll come find you in a minute. Say the Tatra was nice back in the day. You know, we all we had was like the man trucks back in 15, and then they brought the Tatra to the Sosnovka map, and it was the first truck that I think had beacons on it. It was the first truck that we could put like a trailer hitch on the backside of it, along with the like the gooseneck type of semi-trailer hitch. And it was a cab over, so were the man trucks. Yeah, he's in the combine coming through the fog right here. He's in the S7. So that guy's hoeing that field there. I'll move him down here in a minute. This guy up here is plowing this field up here. Let's see if there's any other good contracts out there. I did see another plowing one. Yeah, there's a really good one right there. Plowing, where's that at? That's down south. I'll take that one. Got that 7R sitting over there. Somewhere out there. There he is. You know what? I need to stop at Ducky's and get some fuel because this guy is running on almost running on fumes. Make sure I know where I'm going. Yeah, that's right down there by our cornfield. Right there. Gotta go to Ducky's. They got some good food there. Nice little family restaurant. You can get some fried catfish, some hush puppies, barbecue. Got a pretty good cheeseburger. And you can get some fuel while you're there. What do you mean, ew? Ew to what? The fish or the barbecue or the cheeseburger? Surely it's not the hush puppies. Catfish? Oh. You ain't had the right kind of catfish yet then. You gotta... There are some places where the catfish is not that great. But there's the right places. If you find the right little, you know, mom and pop little place like Ducky's, then you'll get some good eating. And this is one of those places. They got some good eating in here. I wish I could go in there and just sit down at the table and order me a plate. Get me some coleslaw, maybe a little barbecue or some fried catfish. Good place. Good little mom and pop restaurant there. It is called Ducky's. Family Diner. There you go. Need a little family restaurant. Love hush puppies. All catfish tastes like dirt. No. No. So I'll tell you, I've had some catfish from some places that, yeah, maybe has kind of tasted like dirt. It's really tasted more kind of slimy, kind of like dirt, maybe, well, yeah, dirty pond water or something. Kind of had that, and those weren't done right. You go to a restaurant where it's done right, fried up real good, nice and good, and good stuff. You gotta have the tartar sauce too with it, and have the golden brown fried hush puppies, maybe a honey biscuit to go with it. Oh yeah. Like Georgia, Georgia's got some pretty good places. They have the what's the name of that? Um, Hickory Barbecue or someplace like that. It's a place that is. It's not the place where Smoking the Bandit was filmed, but it is just like it. I think you can order the same food there. It's designed like it. It really looks like it from the inside out. The one that they actually filmed the Smoking the Bandit scene where Buford T. Justice came in there and Bandit was sitting at the counter, and he came in there and ordered a Diablo sandwich. And he hollered out at Junior, "Junior, you want anything?" He's like, "Hush puppies, Daddy." And he's like, "We ain't got time for that." But I want to say it's the same restaurant. Same type of restaurant. Might be even like the same people that had it before. You'll catch them, clean them, and cook them, but won't catch you eating them. Oh, man. I hate that for you, Kimmy. I wonder if I could find the name of that place. Back over here and empty fuzzy out here. I can find him. Down here in this fog. Cold weather's got my sinuses acting up. Yeah, it had the same name too. So I guess they just moved it. So it is technically the same, called the Old Hickory House Restaurant. So it's not in the same location where they filmed it as it was, but it is the same restaurant. So here's the picture of it. Matter of fact, this is not the Smoking the Bandit film. These are like reenactment people out front. I'm trying to get a Better picture here. Come on, phone. So there's the restaurant. I put it in the Puma Plow Discord. It's called the Old Hickory House. That's the same restaurant, just in a different location now. You lived across the road from the where they had the Southern Classic, where they filmed that at. Yeah, that was still there until just recently. I think they tore it down finally. Parts of the the stands there, the bleachers were still there, and I think they're still part of the fairgrounds there. But the racetrack itself, um, but yeah, part of all that's gone. But I think part of the bleachers were still there. I think they just recently tore it down. Probably building some apartment buildings or something there. Who knows? Alright, where did my other combine go? He's down there. He's actually good for now. it's anything like where you live, they'll replace it with a storage place. Yeah. It'll either be that, a storage place, or apartments, or a Dollar General. What am I looking for? There, that's what I was looking for. Kind of curious as to how high these go. I selected the unrealistic capacity on this, so. I think it'll put 3 more up there, and then 2 more maybe, or 1 more. No, 2 more. 3 more, 2 more, 1 more. So another 6. Yeah, so it's going to stack them higher. Normally, if you do the regular capacity, it's going to do just the 9. Oh, yeah. Yeah, they do a lot of filming now around in there. I know they did all the Walking Dead stuff. Like the very first season, they did a lot of filming in Atlanta and some later shots in there. The old quarry where they filmed the first part of The Walking Dead, where they've got the RV and the camps and tents and stuff up there. That's now like a walking area. It's like a kind of like a park. No, somebody was talking about that yesterday. It's called Riverbend: The Aftermath. It sounds intriguing. I would take a look at it. Is it a 4X map or is that just a standard map? Tell me more. This is the Riverbend 4X by Stevie here. It sounds intriguing. It sounds like, with that name, it sounds like Riverbend had maybe like a nuclear accident. Standard map, it's on console. Oh, is it in the mod hub? Riverbend Aftermath. I'm gonna have to go find that. Take a look at it. Yeah, somebody in here yesterday was talking about that. looks like a lot of trees caught on fire. So it sounds like a nuclear accident. Almost like a... Maybe there was a volcanic eruption or something. With a name like Riverbend, the Aftermath. It doesn't sound good. Morning, Tomcat. Take a look at that in the mod hub here. Riverbend, the Aftermath. 100 years after Riverbend suffered a natural disaster. I wasn't too far off. Parts have begun to recover while others are still a wasteland. To the north of the river you will find lush forests and green pastures. However, to the south it remains a desert. Oh no. Do you have what it takes to restore the area to its original beauty? Oh man, oh yeah, that does look, boy, just looking at the pictures, it looks kind of rough. Like a kind of a, what is that? It looks like it got hit by a meteor or something. Is that a meteor crater there? In that one picture, that's what it looks like. That or a volcano crater. Got a lot of dead trees standing up on it. I'd say to make that more realistic, you know, if it was like a volcano, then, or well, maybe even a meteor, the trees would be laying down. I know I've been to Mount St. Helens and saw all the destruction that happened there. I went up there about 10 years after it happened, and it just, the eruption was so severe that it like laid down all the trees. It looked like matchsticks just laid down on the ground, and then it knocked a lot of them into a lake up there beside the volcano. And so there was like hundreds and hundreds, maybe thousands of logs and trees in the lake. So Going to be an Indiana map coming soon. Is that going to be... I wonder if that's going to be Griffith, Indiana. Or if it's just going to be a different Indiana map. Griffith, Indiana? Griffin, Indiana. I want to say Griffin, but it might be Griffith, Indiana. Played that a couple of times. I liked that map. It had problems when it came out for 22. The train didn't work, and there was some selling stuff that didn't work or something. But another problem that I had with that map is the woods. So if you went up to clear out the woods, they put in these, I don't know if they were signs or some kind of poles or something. You couldn't get rid of the poles. Like, they were just there. You couldn't hide them. You couldn't, like, get rid of them, sell them, nothing. But it was a great map when it first came out. I want to say it first came out for 19. County Line was a fun map too when it first came out. And then when it came out for the next game, it just was not the same. And then version 3 of Farms of Madison County, that was probably my favorite map of 19. You had to have version 3 though, because all the previous versions, the bottom right corner was unfinished. And you really couldn't access it too easily. But it was set up very realistic-ish. That'd be a fun map to play now with all the new stuff. Train on it is longer too, because our train over in Judith Plains, Montana was longer. It had a lot of cars. Trying to remember all the maps I've played. Lone Oak was a good map. Good maps for their time, I'll say that. A lot of the early on maps, you know, you had good maps for their time. With what, you know, resources we have now, there's a lot of maps now that we have that are good for their time. But back then, the maps were good for their time. So, like Lone Oak, you had like a lot of early on maps. County Line. Trying to remember them all. And we played Griffith, Indiana, whatever it's called. We had a lot from Kaz back in the day too. We played Old Country, and we played Wild West. That was a 16x map. Yukon was really fun. I had a lot of fun on Yukon. Then we had, what was the one? I always forget the name of it. Was it Pleasant Valley? The big one where it had all the custom productions and stuff on it. We broke that map. We broke that map so hard that the billboards that were around on that map turned white. Yeah, I don't know how we did that, but the billboards on that map turned white. And we knew when that happened, we were like, yeah, we done broke this thing. FS19 Flint Hills. I don't think I ever played that one. I was probably too busy over in Madison County. I know we had the Plains and Simple 4X from Stevie. That was a fun one. Had a lot of Stevie maps that he did. I know the Elm Creek 4X was fun. I'm glad he took a lot of input from us on that map. Made the freeway, or the interstate, made it where you can mow it. May have to rehire that guy. I think he's going over the places you've been, Fuzzy. Yeah, let me just move him down to the south side down there and rehire him. Well, he burns the fuel, I'll tell you what. He's look at that. I'm gonna have to go. Let me just go ahead and run him up there and get some fuel. He was full when I brought him down here. Deadwood was a good map too. I think that might have been the last map we played. All of DJ's maps were good. We had one that released like 30 days before Farming Simulator 22 came out, and we would have played that one a lot longer than we did, but when 22 came out, it was all about 22, so... Red River Valley, I think, was the name of that one. It was kind of a... It was a Minnesota, North Dakota, Manitoba map that involved all three of those areas. So you had the border to cross. Whoa, boy! You had the border to cross at the top there, going to the Manitoba side. That was a good map, though. Good, nice little fun little map. Really thought the trigger would be right there. Is it in the front? There it is. It is in the front. Huh. Very interesting. But yeah, I don't know what happened to DJ. I have my suspicions. He either works like in the diamond mines somewhere, like in what is that where the ice road truckers are? Yellowknife up there somewhere north of there. He works on an oil rig or something where he disappears for months and months at a time. I haven't even checked his Facebook page lately because he just kind of disappeared. There was supposed to be an update for Judith Plains, Montana. And then he was supposed to be working on a new map. But I haven't even, I need to go check his Facebook page to see if he's done any updates. I bet he hasn't. He does that though, he'll disappear. Or he got sent to jail. I hope not. Hopefully he didn't get sent to jail. We have had some people in the past get sent to jail, though. Mainly it was for stuff, you know, little stuff like failure to appear for a court date, or speeding, you know, like grossly speeding, you know, or repeat offender speeding, you know, stuff like that. Nothing, you know, too serious. You think that's it, Yulberry, or do you know that's it? Because that is a plausible explanation as well. Oh, maybe he just got married. Okay. Yeah, if you get married, I guess that would, if I ever got married, there's a chance that I would probably disappear as well. That does take up a lot of your time. Especially if you know, you get married and you have kids. That takes up a lot of your time. You can say goodbye to your free time, because then your entire world would be your free time, like picking up the kids from school, taking the kids to soccer practice, you know, or, you know, whatever sport they play, taking them to dance and to cheer and to all kinds of stuff. I hear the ladies at work talk about it all the time. They talk about, well, you know, I had to pick them up for this, I had to take them to this, and Have to take him to school. Got to pick him up from school. And you got this and this and that and that. And... Alright, so I need to reset this. I did 3 inrows, so I need to put that on. You know, it's funny, the lines disappear for 3 inrows. Maybe that's what he was doing. I'll just put 2 on there. I'm going to take that off. Yeah, the lines, see that? The lines completely disappear if you do 3 inrows. I don't think they disappeared when I turned that on. I'll do 2. And that should work. You'll just have to think about it for a minute. Get lined up. "31 cars on the train." Wow. You been to jail for an overdue video? Like a rental video? Like Blockbuster? Do they do that? Do they send you to jail for an overdue video? Normally that's just like a fee. Huh. Oh boy, yeah, that sounds terrible. That sounds terrible, Will. I've been there where you have to go and do everything, a lot of stuff you don't want to do. A lot of walking, a lot of trips, and a lot of stuff like that. As I'm older now, you know, I'm older and tired, and I don't know. I think the goal would probably be to find someone that would want the same things that you do. So let me take a nap and play farm sim. You know. More of a stay-at-home type person than go out and, you know, do stuff, party, and all the shopping and all that stuff. Yes, naps are awesome. Naps are awesome. Just staying home in general is awesome. You can nap. You can play farm sim. You can watch movies. There's snacks there. You can get pizza, barbecue. You have all the different kinds of foods that you want. If you're, you know, into the reading books, you can read. You can, you know, build a fire out back or something. You can, you know, yeah. Plowing up there. I'm guessing the hoe got done. Where's the hoe? There's the other guy plowing. Yeah, there's the hoe. Okay. Let me move him across the road here. Alright, so we're done with that contract. A lot of harvesting contracts. Guess we probably need to hit that field if we plan on buying that one. Maybe some of these other ones too. There's a 50 grand cultivating one for the field just north of us here. Go do that one. 50 grand. And I know just the tractor to use for that. This one never gets used. I've only put 11 hours on this tractor. Compared to the other ones, I'd have to take a look at the hours on the other ones. You know what the real question is? Will I be able to get this thing out of here? Tell you what, it's a good thing I ate my Wheaties this morning. Oh, I'm gonna hit the plows. Okay. Need to cut these trees along this road right here. Need to cut a lot of the trees around these borders of these fields. But especially right along these roads here. Oh, there's a save. Well, you almost can't even see the road. Whoa, the school bus. Oh. I almost hit a school bus. You can't see. The fog is so thick. I almost T-boned the school bus. I've had to work several bus accidents like that. A couple of them were school buses. The other one was like a charter type bus. And it was a little more of a serious bus crash. You're used to a lot. You get used to the, having a lot of patience, but having a lot all at once, like all at the exact same time, is really something. And they're all there for pretty much the same stuff. They've been involved in a crash. Let's see, where do I... Right here. Let's see, is this where I'm going? Yep. And somebody just got done plowing. This guy did. Cool beans. Collect that one. That's $61,000 right there. That'll be good. That's the plowing contract down south there. 98 grand right there. How much is this field up here? We completed that, right? Okay, that was weird. You guys saw that, right? You can go back, you can rewind the video. There was something there in the corner there. I guess maybe it took a second for it to go away. I don't know. That's weird. It's fully fertilized though. How much is that field? Ouch. 1.19 million. So yeah, we gotta sell those wood chips. Don't worry, we'll get it done. I've got this thing is 69% full. One of them's already full. So I've got a few more trees to cut. I'm working on this island down here. Have been cutting a lot of the trees out from the center. So that's what I'm doing. I'm cutting them away from the center first. Yeah, work on keep on clearing these trees out. Maybe build a new farm down here. Or put a field down here. Haven't really fully decided yet. Full load here. Oh, am I full? Yeah, so that answers the question. It does not put it on that front little porch thing there. And a full load is just 3 more on top, as far as cotton bales go. To me, if I had to do this manually, like with a wheel loader or telehandler or something, this wouldn't be that all that unrealistic. I would probably stack them that high. I'd try to anyway. you getting low? Yeah, you're getting low. Let me see. I can run it down there real quick. Just had to make sure I had something I could bring it down there with. Oi! No! No! Oh! No! Oh! Oh! No! 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 It's okay. It's all good. Oh! Oh! Nope. Oh, I forgot about this tractor. This tractor does not doesn't have any weight to it. We're fine though. We're good here. How are you? How are y'all? That is what you call a full pucker moment. Need to probably get another truck for this since we're using that other one for the bales now. Maybe get something a little smaller that can pull this. Alright, just keep rolling, Fuzzy. Keep rolling, keep going. Keep going. I think I can do this on the go. It's like a mid-air refueling, but farm sim style. Here we go. Totally works. Just like a mid-air refueling mission, but farm sim style. Is it still going? No, it stopped going. Hang on. Why did it stop? Maybe I got too far away. Or are you full? You might be full. Are you full? No. Is it still going? Yeah, it's still going. Now you're full. Alright. He's still working on these strips on the outside here. I'm on the outside. I'm looking in. I can see through you. See your true colors. Inside you're ugly. Ugly like me. I can see through you. I'll just park up here out of the way. That way if I park there, he likes to come across the field sometimes weird areas. So I'll just park up here where I know he won't fake this. Alright, and I am going to take my first break. So I shall be back. And you guys on YouTube, we'll catch you guys in the next video. Until then, remember you reap what you sow. Matt from the Grain Arcade. We'll see you later, YouTube.